So we have the new anti-air core. So you can see here we've got anti-air guided missiles. So it has 40% extra attack range with no blind spot. Not too sure what the blind spot bit means, but I think it just means it can cover the whole base. 46% extra damage to airborne targets and minus 22 ground targets. And I think the first thing that you'll notice is the range. Wow. It literally covers the whole of the map. Just one. But we need to know how effective is it. So let's have a look. So we're going to use Brainstorm. I use Brainstorm, so I thought it was a good option to use. We're just going to fly Brainstorm over onto that sort of shield gen cluster and see what happens. So you see there, look, the missiles go through him. And you see there that he's lost about a quarter of his health. It's not very good. But at the minute, it is bugged. As you can see, it's still doing the same amount of damage to air targets. It's absolutely nailing them from range. Doing an incredible amount of damage. And so, if you pull this core right now, then it's pretty OP. It's going to really nail airbots. But I presume that will be fixed quite soon. But we did tell them this in test. We told them this was happening. And it got released anyway. But the apes have said that they're not going to be available in our current chipset. These cores will be released separately in bundles for those that want to pay to obtain them. Do you agree with that? Do you not? I mean, it got some pushback from the playtesters. A couple of playtesters thought it was a good idea. Quite a bit of a pushback in the chats. And I kind of get the point that, you know, they bring out new content, and because everyone's been hoarding chips, everyone's going to get all the new cores for free pretty much. But I also understand that they need to make money out of this because they've put some money into it to make it. So I kind of get it. But, you know, as long as they're available in chips eventually, I'm not too bothered. And as long as it's not too long. So if, say, in 6 weeks' time, they go, right, now they're available in all chips, but those for the next 6 weeks can go and obtain that and have it on their base, you know, leveled up and using it, then I'm kind of not bothered, in honest with you. I kind of get that. Then we've got to ask, do we sort of equip 4 of these cores on a base? Or 3 launchers. But I have primer on one of mine, so then do I move primer somewhere else? So we've got to start moving our cores around. But it is a very good core, I think, against anti-air targets. But very focused around a certain attack style. And also with SG Jetfire, you have the hollows, so it sort of attracts them instead. So won't do much against SG Jetfire. So the meta bots of, you know, Slingshot and Brainstorm, bots like that, then yeah, I think it'd be a decent counter for. But I still don't think it's quite there. I think it still needs to be more powerful against airbots, to the point where you really don't want to use them, because losing just the 8 for the health and then rehealing again with a healer is not going to do much really when you're losing the 20% to all the targets. Where if that was double what it is now and you came back with a quarter health from just one of those, you might consider putting 2 or 3 on your base to absolutely smash air class bots. But as it is right now, it's not quite there when it's fixed. Won't be quite in the meta, not too sure. Not to think. I don't know.